things. I've been driving this train, years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
And we're back. So I would love to just watch someone else's stream and wait to the very end and all that jazz, but I've got stuff to do. So I'm not going to sit there and wait. And I'm going to fix this right now. So since my last live, they have now gone live and said, I lied about what I wrote down when I wrote down word for word. The only thing that wasn't word for word was the part about E11 looking up Kendra. What she said was, Kendra has a long record of evictions. There's nothing, she will be fine once she gets evicted again and ends up on the street in a tent because Oregon has a big homeless community. So that's the only one I will give you that was it word for word, but that's what I took that you had looked up to see how many evictions she had. So there's that. But about Cooch's comment about my daughter, Cooch said, your daughter's not the only one named Princess. I wasn't talking about your daughter when I said that you would be princesses. You know what, dump? I was talking about Mod 148. Yes, because we're all calling Mod 148 a princess. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You said Siwa can be princesses. C-U-M, you know what? That is what you said. Verbatim. Verbatim. Not, oh, this is just what I... No, verbatim. I have the screenshot. And y'all can sit here and say I'm lying about it as many times. I'm not showing the screenshot, so then y'all could do your little strike happy fest, or you can't. You don't own me speaking, by the way. You don't own my voice. You can't copyright strike my voice. You can't copyright strike me talking. So there's that. But if I were to bring the screenshots up and actually show y'all that I'm telling the truth, hey Sarah, hey Miss Liability, that I'm actually showing y'all that it's word for word, well then you probably could have a chance of striking me, right? Well, I'm not giving that to you. If you don't remember these things that you said, she's disgusting. She's absolutely disgusting. And it came out of nowhere. This is what I don't get. No one was even talking about me or my daughter. She just said it out of nowhere. I don't know if Geneva's here or not. She's dealing with a lot of shit. She said it out of nowhere. Nobody was talking about me in this instant. She just said it out in the middle of, like I said, nobody was even mentioning me at that time. And no one even batted an eye or like, Cooch, what the fuck are you talking about? Nothing. John, in the whole chat, while he showed it, he had it on the screen for like 10 minutes. He goes, I'm just going to let that sit in, that's what Cooch just said about Siwa and her daughter. And to say, oh, it's so disgusting that you would think that was about your daughter. It's disgusting that you said it. You're absolutely right. It's absolutely disgusting. I was also called Snatch Queen Cindy, and then she said, "Can selfie snatch my?" She's disgusting. Wow. But everything I've told y'all that I've read out, it's word for word. Like I said, the only thing about E11, she said Kendra has a long list of evictions, so she'll be fine if she ends up homeless in a tent because there's a big population in Oregon, or sorry, in Portland. So as far as calling Jen's PO, I will help you since y'all seem to forget that too. You all were saying this is Jen's PO's name. First it said this is Jen's PO's name. Vault said it first. This is Jen's PO name. Then a few more pages down, then Jennifer Positivity said, well, I'm going to take her PO out to lunch. And then you said, if Jen doesn't shut the F up, I'm calling her PO. Like word for word, that's what you said. If she don't shut the fuck up, I'm calling her PO. And then it said, what's wrong, Vault? Vault's like, she's saying that I got money from Kathy. That's what you're going to call her PO for, right? Well, then a few pages down, Maria comes in the chat. She goes, Jen's live and saying that someone from Florida called her PO, or someone called her PO for the benefit of someone in Florida. But she goes, and she thinks it's me. I didn't call her PO. And then Jennifer Positivity comes in the chat. She goes, the person that called was from Canada, and it was me. It had nothing to do with you, Maria. But y'all didn't call? That's you saying that Jen went live saying that someone called her PO and said they were calling on the behalf of someone in Florida. And then Jennifer says, no. The person that calls from Canada, and it's me. It had nothing to do with you, Maria. Right? And then y'all actually gave out the information. To say you didn't dox Muggsy, yeah, y'all just put his name in there. You said, what's Muggsy's real name? And then y'all put his full name in there. It's there. Go to John's channel. Go to the first 3 lives, and you can see everything I'm telling you. So, not lying about that. Vault, you're threatening me and let me know that you're not far from me. Okay. And you said you could sue me for telling people what I saw in John's stream. I would love to see you try. And I have screenshots of everything I'm saying, and I will stand in front of a judge and show them that I'm not lying about any of this, that this is actually what was said in those group chats. So there is that. Well, she needs to worry about threatening people all the time. That's her big thing. She threatens to hit people, to kill people. She's going to have people show up to people's doors. If I had Muzz's address, I would take care of the problem for you, Cooch, as in make Muzz go away. That's crazy. But yeah, no, everything that I wrote down was practically word for word, except the 11 one. But that's what I took from it. Sorry if that's not, maybe I was off by that. Maybe you didn't look her up, but you said she has a long list of evictions. She has a long record of evictions. It'd be no big deal for her to be evicted again. So maybe you didn't look it up. How would you know if she has a long list of evictions? I mean, I'm just asking. And to sit here and go on and on and on about you tell what Rakin put in there. I already said in my last live, I didn't get to the Dollywood part yet where y'all were going to try to catch me driving and catch me behind a counter and all this stuff. If I was working, I never worked at Dollywood. That's first off. All that, I'm well aware that Rakin called Dollywood to talk to HR to talk about me. I'm well aware. She told me herself. Nobody needs to say, well, are you aware that Rakin did it? I know she did. She told me herself on my stream that she did it. She apologized for it too. That doesn't minimize all of it. It's a whole, you don't, and to say that there's nothing illegal about what y'all did in the group chat, look up a RICO case. Look what RICO cases consist of. You are all committing crimes as a group. You are all doxing. You are all threatening to go real life. And I am so mad that y'all are saying I try to get someone's kid taken from them on Christmas Eve. What are y'all talking about? I have no idea what you are speaking about. None whatsoever. The one time I called the PO was about the hotel thing. That was in August. I think it was August 14th, possibly to be exact, in 2022. Or was it 2023? Yeah. Anyways, that's the only time I called. August with the hotel thing. That's stalking. That's illegal what she did. There would be no call if that didn't happen. But now you're saying it was Christmas Eve. What happened on Christmas Eve? I don't think about you guys on Christmas Eve. I'm not sitting here in group chats obsessing over what you're going to cook, what you're going to wear. I don't care. I don't care nothing about that. I don't sit here and obsess and spend all my time online during the holidays. I'm barely here through the month as it is, let alone the freaking holidays. So what are you talking about? Please show proof of me having anything to do with something like that. Trying to get any of your kids taken away, let alone Christmas Eve. Would love to see that. But you said you're going to sue me if I read what I saw in those live streams that are still public. They're still on YouTube. Y'all ain't struck it. Why not? Why? You cannot sue me for talking about what I saw. You can't. I mean, you could try. I say follow through, Vault. I say follow through. Doing all these threats because y'all don't want people to know what y'all are doing in all those group chats is insane to me. I wish I would just say y'all were wrong and issue apologies and then leave it at that and not do that shit anymore. And you're like, well, you decided you were going to read the group chats. I'm not reading the group chats out loud, like reading word for word and putting all y'all's private information. And I always said I would not be releasing any of y'all's private stuff that's from those group chats. And I'm not going to. I'm not going to. As y'all sit on a panel and continue to dox and threaten to pull up and all this other stuff you're threatening to do. Yep, I'm standing up by myself against all of them because I didn't denounce Geneva. Because I didn't denounce Geneva. Hey, JJ. And y'all can make fun all you want that I bury people in chat. A lot of people are in the bushes, and my strongest crew is my replay crew because of the crap y'all do. And because most people live lives. Okay? So, JJ, very good to see you. And thank you, Thick as Thieves. I appreciate it. And they're like, none of that stuff she said. I don't remember none of that stuff that she's listing off. I'm not making it up. If you don't remember, I beg of you guys, before y'all do this whole song and dance about all these threats on me, hey, Shanna, before y'all do all these threats, please, if you don't remember what y'all did, please go watch John's streams and go see. You will see everything I'm talking about. I have no reason to lie about this, guys. I would not lie about this. Word for word, it's on the screenshots. It's in the proof. So, like I said, I'm giving y'all the benefit of the doubt that maybe y'all forgot. Maybe y'all got too wrapped up in the hate. Like Raken said, I got too wrapped into the hate. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I was acting out of character. I don't know why I went as far as I did. I don't know why I helped them do the things they did. I'm disgusted with myself. I lost my way. So I walked away. And I want everybody to know the truth about what all was done to you guys. The way y'all are trying to argue, like I'm editing things to make it look worse. Literally, Raken had it downloaded and it's up on the screen and you're seeing word for word what I'm saying. And to say that I lied about what Cooch's comment, everybody remembers Cooch making that comment. The people that watched it live, everybody was disgusted with it. Oh, and that's another thing. The title of my stream, they said I have used PMR's real name. PMR, I have never used your real name. I don't know your real name by heart. I don't care to know your real name by heart. I have never used your real name. So I don't know where that's coming from. If you have a clip, send it to my email and I will issue an apology and I will find that stream and remove it. I have never done that. I have never done that. Also, Cooch, you said that the reason the deal is off between us is because you think I gave that video to Ma148 after we talked to go post. Did not happen. Hey, Christina. That did. Oh, Trashbox Hooker is not Geneva. I repeat, Trashbox Hooker is not Geneva. Why? Because that account has been traced. It's not Geneva. I'm not going to go into details outside of that, but I guarantee you it's not her. Okay? So, PMR, never doxed your name. Don't know your real name by heart. Don't care to. I'm not in your fight with you in Geneva. I think it's awful that y'all used to be so close and how bad it's gotten. I get why you reacted the way you did to those spoof texts you were getting and the way you just came for her throat because you thought it was her. I do not believe for 1 second that that was Geneva that was messaging you. Okay? I really, really don't. If I thought for 1 second Geneva was really the one messaging you and saying that they're contacting your child's school and your husband's job and all that, she would have been gone. Not for 1 second did I believe that's her. And you don't have proof it's her either. If you had proof, please present it to me. But there's no, it was a spoof text, just like all these spoof texts all along. How many times are people spoofing other people and trying to frame other people? So I can't say one way or the other, except that I'm the one that had to tell her what she was being accused of in Savages. She didn't know. Also, about the avatar situation, let me show you the proof that was sent to me to prove that Geneva didn't do the avatar first. Also, as well, Cooch, you said Kirsten didn't even get a voice in Siwa stream. I dropped the link for her many times, said she could come up anytime she wanted. Okay? I'm not willing to unblock her because of the nasty thing she says. Okay? So there's that. But I said she could come up if she wanted. Now, y'all were up here speaking on her behalf and trying to get a resolution, so the avatar came down, correct? To me, that meant that y'all were willing to, if Geneva would take hers down, y'all would take she would take hers down. I thought that was the whole point of having a conversation. My bad if that's y'all never cared about Geneva about y'all doing what's right. You only want Geneva to do what's right. I didn't know that you just expected her to do what you said, not as you do. So I guess blame's on me that I thought we were all trying to get a resolution. But let me show you the proof real quick. And this is the proof that was sent to me that the avatar was done first on Geneva. And again, it's stupid at the end of the day. She shouldn't have the avatar. You shouldn't have the avatar. Why can't you? Why? She already agreed to take it down, and she did take it down. Kirsten, you're not taking it down. So again, how can I sit here and say you're wrong for having an avatar if you're doing the same thing? She took hers down. She was willing, and y'all weren't. So I don't know what to say. It's stupid at the end of the day, and I don't agree with any of it. So let me make sure I don't have anything showing that I'm not supposed to show. All right, let me show you the proof about the avatar, since Star was asking for the proof and other people are asking for the proof. This is what was sent to me. Take it or leave it, okay? 1 second. Okay, do you see the timestamp? January 25th at 12:10 p.m., right? 12:10 p.m., a screenshot was taken. Now, I got to take out the screen for a second because I can't show a certain picture, but I'm going to get to it in a minute. Let me show you. I'm going to scroll down. So what was being shared was a post that Drop the Mic was posting about Geneva. And when Geneva took the screenshot, her avatar was still her. Her avatar was still her, okay? Then we go here, January 25th again, Kirsten has this avatar up. So I don't know what to tell you. I know that when she took that screen grab of Drop the Mic, her avatar was still her. But when she went over to Kirsten, it was the avatar geared towards her. That's the proof I was sent. And I'm still being told that absolutely unequivocally Kirsten did it first. Again, I don't even care anymore at the end of the day who did what first. It shouldn't happen. Shouldn't be happening. So there's that. So anyways, back to the threats that Vault is making on me. Vault says she's going to sue me in court if I say anything else I saw on John's stream, and I better have proof to back it all up. I do. I can confidently say I could stand in front of a judge and show him a screenshot for every single thing I listed on this paper. Every single thing I listed. So if you need to, go ahead. Also, Vault, you said you're going to read all the court documents about the DW stuff again. So reading a group chat with y'all going real life on everybody, right, is equivalent to you reading court documents about the essay stuff again and the loss of my friend. My friend got Kate in that. You understand that? You're going to read that. Something that I'm listed as a victim in too. I was a surviving victim of DWs. To compare that to a group chat of y'all talking shit about people on YouTube is asinine. But I say do it. Because the only thing I was worried about is my testimony because of the sensitive details about what he did to me was in it. But y'all no longer have that power. But if that's what you need to do, then that's what you need to do. But then don't ever ever say that John has no right to speak about anything sensitive towards you ever again. They don't compare. But do what you need to do, because I'm still going to say what y'all did to all of us in that group chat, because it's obvious either y'all are putting on a show or y'all truly forgot, which is why I'm again begging you guys to go to John's, and why don't y'all sit down and watch it? Why don't y'all do a group stream and watch the streams and see for yourself everything y'all said in those messages, because you'll see I'm telling the truth. There's only one reason you're not willing to, is because you know I'm telling the truth and y'all don't want to look bad. What? Wait. Hold on. What's going on? Thick as Thieves is okay to be in the chat, guys. If y'all could, if they're hidden, can y'all hide them, please? I think it's an accident. There's times where people are modding and they'll accidentally hit a button. So don't take it personal. It's probably just an accident. But if one of y'all could unhide, Thick Thieves is back. I think they're okay. Thank you, guys. I just don't know what world that you think you could sue me over telling y'all a synopsis of what was in the group chat that was already this again. For a year, it's been on YouTube. For a year, people have been able to go and watch for themselves, word for word, the things y'all said about people. But except you trying to get all this hate for me, and I'm not doxing anybody, and I'm not releasing anything private about your family members. But in John's streams, all of that was done. Your full doxes are in there. My full dox is over there. JJ's full dox is over there. Stuff about your family members is over there. Stuff about your health issues are over there. All that's over there. Y'all ain't got no heat for that. But y'all got all this heat for me because I'm going to write down what's over there. I'm not putting up on the screen. So you're going to, every time, just know, let me prepare you guys. Anytime I tell y'all what they did, they're going to tell you I lied and made it up. So it's up to you. From there, do you want to go look for it yourself, or do you want to just believe it? I mean, you don't have to. Like I said, I would rather if y'all go look at it yourself. Like I said, I only did the first 3 lives that he read the messages. So the things I listed off will be in those first 3 lives. I'm trying to go in order, by the way. So do I need to now go through and write down the name of the title that these things are in and the exact timestamps they're happening? Because we all know, even if I do that, y'all are going to sit here and say that it's still a lie. You're not going to go look. So why would I even bother? So no, I didn't try to twist anything. I wrote down what I saw. And to say that y'all never saw Drawzo's Facebook, yes, you did. And then y'all sent the picture of Drawzo Drawzo and his wife, or Drawzo and his daughter in the group chat, and you're like, send that to Soflo, but blur his daughter's face, right? And then someone said, that's not Drawzo's, I think y'all said something about, that's not Drawzo's wife, that's his daughter. And you're like, oh crap, that's Ida is the one that said, oh, that's his daughter? I thought it was his wife. That happened. It's over there. Admitting to look at Mikey's dad's Facebook is over there. Admitting to messaging Mikey's mom is over there. Threatening to call Jen's PO multiple times is over there. But it's not even just threats. Jennifer Positivity said she did call. So take me to court, I guess. I don't mind standing in front of the judge. I would welcome letting the judge see what y'all did. I'd welcome it. It's not exactly smart for you, but if you try to sue me, honey, I'm countersuing you. I'm countersuing you for all the distress and the emotional trauma and all the shit that you have put us through over the years, Vault, and your friends. I will sue you right back. But one side has truth with proof. The other side, you do not. All you can say is, she's lying, she's lying, she's lying, she's lying, she's lying. Okay, show proof that I'm lying. Go grab the group. Why don't y'all go through the group chats and show proof that I'm lying? Why won't y'all show the group chats? Y'all started to. E11 started to cover the group chats. She stopped because she realized it wasn't making you look good. But like I said, I haven't got to the part where Rakin comes into the chat yet, in the group chat yet. She was gone for a few days from the stuff that we saw. But when she does come in there, I will have no problem saying she did this, she did this, she did this. But again, one side stopped, one side issued an apology, the other ones didn't. You call the cops on Jen. Jen who? Jen Bailey? You're talking about a year ago? Absolutely. Jen knows that. You're not saying nothing that's anything new. Absolutely. So next, if you think it's okay for people to say that you need to go take her daughter and bring her to me, yeah, well, I don't think that's okay. But again, she wasn't even aware of what she was saying, and I don't hold it against her. It's real funny. You just want to point out the reaction. And like, again, let's talk about it. Y'all only want to point out the reaction to try to get something stopped. Y'all don't want to point out what was done to lead up to that. Time and time and time again. No, there would be no reason for Geneva to post that stuff about JJ, who they were friends. Why would she do that? And y'all sit here and say the real life stuff that Geneva's been doing, and see, either you know what's happening, you just pretend you don't know, or she hasn't told you. Told me what? What do y'all want me to know that she's supposedly doing? And whatever you're trying to tell me, is it going to be worse than the group chat? If so, I'll be done. But I'm very confident it won't be anything compared to what y'all were doing in the group chat. But I also know for a fact she's not doing anything on my behalf. I haven't asked her to do anything on my behalf. And she's not going real life on anybody on my behalf. So stop with that crap. No, right. Well, let me tell you, y'all weren't exactly friends like close, but y'all were all fine. Y'all were both part of this channel. Y'all weren't enemies when all that shit went down. But, and you're like, and y'all want to go on and on about these eviction thing. What does, honestly, at the end of the day, now Geneva said it wasn't her. I don't care either way. It's not my business. But why are y'all focusing on that at the time with all the stuff that's going on? Why is that even a thing? Why do y'all care? Do you? But I'm not going to look up anything about her. She told me it's not her. She didn't have to tell me anything, honestly, but she didn't have to. It's not my business. It's not my business. I don't think it's funny either. But, oh, here's another thing. Y'all were talking about, Geneva stole someone's identity. She used to have a picture of another person with her real name, the same name she uses, her legal name, that she used a picture of this other woman. And that proves right there that she has stolen people's identity. Let me enlighten you on that just for a little bit. What happened was Napa, someone was posting a account with Napa's name in it. Okay. That's first. Napa in return, well, I don't know if Napa did it first or the account. I'm not sure which one happened first, but it had to do with Napa was getting doxxed with an account, right? Or I don't know if Napa posted an account trying to dox Geneva first, or it was she did it after the fact. Again, I'm not too sure. Geneva, I'll drop the link if you want to say. But what happened was when Napa was trying to create this account, she was using this picture of someone that is not Geneva. This woman had the same name as Geneva, but it was not Geneva. So Geneva, to be a smartass, she went ahead and put that profile in her pictures like, okay, that's not me, but you say it's me. So here, let me pretend it's me. That's what happened. She wasn't out here to steal identity. She didn't do anything illegal, trying to steal people's identities, to do nasty things. She wasn't. Y'all really need to get the whole story, but I'll drop the link if you want it. But you don't have to, Geneva. I don't want to misspeak, but I remember when it happened, and y'all sent me the screenshots proving that they were posting this woman's picture. Like, look, they think this is Geneva. It's not even her. I was like, who the hell's trying to dox you, Napa? So she put it as her profile in response to be like, you're an idiot. That's not me. And y'all sit here and say, oh, Ray can give me 130-page thing about your court case. So again, why to say how great people all y'all are, and that's what you're willing to do? You want to match the energy? Then why don't you go back to reading my DMs like you did between me and Lauren Marie and me and Christy Marie and me and Sunshinery and me and whoever, because that's been done more than once. Y'all have read DMs, private DMs between me and other people multiple times. That would be matching the energy, not the court case thing. So you said you're going to read the court case. So can I now go get court case that pertains to you and DV stuff and read it because you pissed me off? No, I'm not going to. But I'm saying is that really what you think is okay and just? Because just like you want to make fun of the DV stuff with me and the essay stuff, Vault, just stop. But if you do that, then I'll thank you for the evidence. And I'm leaving it at that. But you're not going to get me. You're not going to threaten me. You keep making these threats. Go ahead. Like I said, I'm allowed. These are things that were done to me and my friends. If y'all don't want them up, you need to go get them taken down. If you're so pissed off about your privacy being violated, you need to take it up with the people that posted it on YouTube. I didn't do it. I still don't have in my possession any of that shit besides what's on the live stream. But I guess every time I write something down, y'all, I guess I'm going to start taking the screenshots of every little thing because Vault's going to sue me and she's going to make me get in front of the judge and try to catch me in a lie. And I'll be like, nope, here's the screenshot. Here's what I wrote down and here's the screenshot. Here's what I wrote down and here's that screenshot. And you'll see. You're going to end up in a RICO case. It's pretty stupid, but whatever. And Vault literally said, you can say whatever you want. As long as you don't act on it. So you could come out here and threaten to K people. And I'm not saying you did. I'm giving an example. So you're saying someone could come out here on YouTube and threaten to K people, but as long as they don't do it, it's perfectly legal. I'm pretty sure they have something called terroristic threat for a reason. I'm pretty sure death threats are illegal. I'm pretty sure threats to beat people up are illegal. I'm pretty sure threats to hurt people's kids are illegal. I mean, stop. Again, who is y'all's legal defense? Who is y'all's lawyer that's telling you it's perfectly legal to say whatever you want? Hi, Miss Diane, to say whatever you want as long as you don't act on it. Which again, most of the things y'all acted on, like sending pizzas to my door. Y'all did it twice. Just recently, not counting the other times it was done. Now, I don't know who did the other ones for a fact, but I wouldn't put nothing past you guys. And if Rakin had not been a part of y'all's crew and doing all that nasty shit with y'all, I 100% do not believe she would have called Dollywood. Which again, I wasn't working there. But y'all all knew about it. Y'all all thought it was great. Y'all all celebrated. And y'all all said that that's what I get. Like I said, though, please enlighten me how I try to get someone's kid taken on Christmas Eve. And which Christmas? Are you talking about this Christmas Eve when I was in Texas with my family members? You talking about that Christmas Eve? Because I guarantee you I didn't do a fucking thing. Forget that. Any Christmas Eve. Have I ever tried to mess with anyone on YouTube or tried in any day of the past 5 years, 4 years, have I ever tried to get someone's kid taken from them? From this YouTube shit. Y'all know about the Trishalicious thing, and that was just, in my opinion, because that was really bad back then. That was before I came to YouTube. So unless you're talking about that situation, you're just flat out lying. But at no point have I tried to do anything to anybody's kids here on YouTube, especially to try to get someone taken. I don't play around with the CPS crap like y'all did with me. I have 2 cases to show of false things that were reported from y'all's live streams. The lies were repeated from your live streams, and I have the proof to back that up. So you incited it or you did it? Trying to see what else they denied. Again, I only listed about 30 minutes of it, but what else did they try to deny that I wrote down? But like I said, saying you never doxed Muggsy, y'all didn't even know who he was. It would be awesome to work at Dollywood. I would love to work at Dollywood, but I've never worked there. I never did. I've never even looked at that account, so I don't even know what all they said, but I know it was traced and it does not go back to Geneva. Okay. But y'all denying about Jen's PO, Jen, I will send you the proof that they called your PO, that they gave out her full information, and that they said that if you didn't shut the fuck up, they would call again. I will give you the proof that Jennifer Positivity said it absolutely that someone did call your PO, but it was for someone from Canada, aka her, not Maria. Didn't lie about that. So do what you need to do. Grabbing the FOIAs and the court case that pertains to me to harass me and doing it because you're mad because I spoke about what's happening on YouTube because things that y'all have done to me and my friends. You can't do that. People have gotten away with some of the worst things I've ever seen in this community, and I'm not letting anyone get away with this shit anymore. Hold on, let me look at something. Let's see. I mean, I would count that as harassment, wouldn't you? It is illegal to do that. Just letting you know. And I think I'm going to have to pursue something. It is Anne that you're talking about, free 10 head. Anne believes she is untouchable and her word is Bible. They admitted to calling Jen's PO. Well, now they're saying no one called her PO. No one doxed Muggsy in that group chat. Coach said, I never said that about Siwa and Princess, but her daughter is not who I refer to as Princess. I was talking about Mod 148. I mean, what? Wow. Sure, that's how you call y'all have always called her Princess, not the FBJ or any of the other names y'all call her. Y'all refer to her as Princess. And the aunt said, I refer to my daughter as Princess. So Cooch said that I could be your daughter's. You know what? Y'all, again, you make no sense. Y'all are just lying. Lying, straight up lying when all it takes is to go watch. I don't understand you guys. You're like, see, it was a liar. You're such a liar. You're such a liar. You're such a liar. You're such a liar. But no, we won't go watch it. No, we're not going to do anything to get it off YouTube. No, we never try to go legal on John for releasing it. No, we never try to go legal on Rakin for releasing it when we're saying it's hella illegal. No, we're not going to do nothing about it. We didn't do anything in retaliation to any of that happening. But if you say what they read and you write it down and you just talk about the things you saw, hell hath no fury. We're going to punish you. We're going to record documents about traumatizing shit that you had no control over. We're going to make fun of it. We're going to dox the information. What are you going to write DW in prison again? Because surely you haven't done that enough times. What are you going to do? When anybody could sit here and say the things they saw in the group chat when it was being read. Anybody. But y'all won't have that hate for any of them. You're just doing it to me because you have the DW stuff to hold over my head. I don't care anymore. In case you missed it, now I still will go do something about you doing so. I still will file charges on you for you doing so. But in case you missed it, I paid $100 for my testimony and I read it. I read all of it except details of things he did to me that you don't need to know. But I read that. That was what I was worried about all those years. That's what I was freaking out about all those years because I didn't want y'all knowing all that shit. But anything else, I don't fucking care. Because no matter what you read, none of it will say I'm guilty. None of it will say I'm responsible for hurting anybody. None of it will say that he didn't do those things I said he did. None of it. So do your worst, do your best. By the way, for the idiots that said, well, you said on Stan, when you have an episode like that, you told us that the first seizure you had was during the you know what. Well, why did you say on Stan that when you normally have things like that, that means you've had them more than once? It's very simple to understand. Those are a year apart. The first episode I had like that where I couldn't move, couldn't talk good, that did happen during that, what he did. A year later is when I'm on stand talking about what happened. And like I said, that's when it started and they didn't end. They were constant, especially because during the pregnancy from that situation, I was having them back to back to back to back to back, nonstop through the pregnancy, which is why the baby didn't make it. So a year apart. And like that proves right there, she's been lying about it all along because she told us that was the first time she had it. But on stand, she said when she has episodes like that, yeah, because I already had been dealing with it for a year at that point. This is why you shouldn't try to tell what happened to me to some. You shouldn't use it because you don't know. And to say, oh well, she said she on the stand she tried to call her ex-husband and come get her that night, but she told us that she told him not to come get her because it's too dangerous. Those are 2 weeks apart. Actually, I think that was a month apart. When I did first tell him that my life was in danger and I needed him to come get me because I felt like DW was going to kill me if I didn't get away. My ex said he was coming to get me. But then DW said that he was going to kill my ex and might kill me in the process if I tried to stop him from hurting my ex. That's when I called my ex and said, never mind, you can't come get me. No, F that, I'm going to come get you anyways. I was like, no, he said he'll kill you. I don't care. I'll bring a weapon. I said, no, I'm not going to risk it. I was like, I'll figure out something else. A month later is when DW did what he did to me. Right after he got done, I called my ex and I was crying. I could barely talk. And he's like, you sound like a babbling idiot. Go to bed. And he hung up. That's when I went to the hospital. That's when I called the police department. So again, you don't fucking know. There's an answer for every fucking thing that y'all say that y'all think doesn't add up. It does add up. There's time frames that y'all aren't understanding. He told y'all himself that, yes, I asked him to come get me. He was going to come get me. Then I called back and said, never mind, you can't come get me. It's too dangerous. He already told y'all that. So why are you even trying to say that I lied about it? So lie, all you fucking want. It's not going to change anything. He's still going to be in prison for life. He's still going to be guilty. I'm still not going to change what he did to me. It's still not going to change what y'all did in the group chats. It's just going to show the monsters you are. Well, they're just lying to cover up they know it's bad. This is what I don't understand. They know it's bad in the group chat. They know, again, either they're lying because they don't want people to know that this is how bad they really were being behind the scenes. And to say that everybody's group chat is like that, I have never been in a group chat or seen a group chat that was that bad. Never. And that doesn't make it okay. That does not make it okay. If anybody is in a group chat that's doing shit like that, you're POS. No one should be in group chats plotting and planning against someone's life every effing day. I've never seen a group chat like that before. And again, I will repeat. No problem, Cindy. I will repeat. If y'all weren't doing those things, none of us would have paid attention. John wouldn't have 7,000 views on some of those streams. He wouldn't have 18 videos where there was 400 people in every stream listening. He would not have had that attention because there'd be nothing to see. You think all of us care about your private lives and your health issues? I don't give a damn about any of that stuff. I didn't hold on to any of the stuff pertaining to y'all's life. I only remember how bad y'all were talking about me and my kids and stuff relating to me. But then going back and watching it yesterday, I realized how bad it was y'all were about everybody else too. How far y'all were really going. I know it's what was said in the group chat, and if you want me to get the timestamp, I will. Okay. She didn't mean addictions, by the way. She means evictions. I know. I'm praying for you too, Kendra, that you could figure out somewhere to go. And what they did is, I certainly find those messages myself to prove it. However, I'm caught up in real life. It's not worth it, Kendra. It's really not. Leave us Redditors alone. You don't see us going real life on creators. Who's going after Redditors? You talking about the Trashbot hooker? They were going real life on JJ. Is JJ gone? She was here a minute ago. She usually just says hi and hangs out in the bushes. Yeah, I'm not talking about Reddit. If they're talking about me, I'm not talking about Reddit. But Butterfields, I don't know what you're going off about. Oh, we're getting more threats that they're going to put up flyers. That's stupid. Do it, Cooch. I'm filing charge. I will file charges on you. I would strongly suggest, again, Cooch, if anyone does, you will be the one facing charges because you already said that you were going to do it. You're the only one planning it, and you're the one that said you're going to do it. So go ahead. Thank you for the clip. Thank you, guys. That's the only reason they're bringing it up. Anna's bringing the past to your DM, Selfie Queen Cindy, regarding Trashbox. She's so giddy too. What? Like I said, they're all up in arms about this group chat, but they have read DMs, like I said, private DMs between me and multiple people. Multiple. I don't know where they get off. Except in the DMs between me and other people, we weren't going real life on people. Wait, we see you among us on Reddit. Selfie Queen Cindy, pick a site. Stop trying to go at Cindy. Don't disrespect my mods. Don't. Damn it, what was I saying? Oh, in my group, in my messages, my DMs between me and other people, we weren't going real life. We weren't plotting on people. Buzz was the one that was plotting on Jen, of course, but I showed y'all that to show y'all so y'all can see how bad she had gotten and why things started falling apart. But that was the extent of people going real life. Now back 4 years ago when I first got involved and I just first started meeting Bolt and Maria and all them, they were plotting a lot. And yes, I got wrapped up in those 4 months when I first got in the community because I was like, oh, this is just what everybody's doing. This is just what everybody's doing. So I guess this is normal. And this is back on Instagram, not on YouTube. And definitely did things I've never done before. Posting things I would never post for. That has never been a side of me. I had never been a part of anything like that ever before. And I haven't been since. Posting this and posting that and do this to this one and do this to this one and do this to this one. Like, and if I never linked up with them, I wouldn't have either. But I guarantee you, if I was doing the things you're saying, and someone were to come to you and say, we got messages between us and Siwa, and Siwa's having us do all this stuff, and we're doing all this stuff with her, y'all would read it in a heartbeat, and that would be my fault for doing it. That's the truth. That would be my fucking fault. Because if I wasn't doing all that shit, there'd be nothing to show. Just like Muzz, like, oh, I've got all this stuff on Siwa. Did she show y'all anything? Was there anything that was really eye-opening that matched anything like what I just read to y'all earlier? It wasn't true then, and it's not true now. I don't know what's wrong with Cooch. She's insane, but she's begging for trouble is all I can tell you. Yeah, no one's going. Cindy is not going after anybody. I don't know what you're talking about. That doesn't make sense. Geneva's not Trashbox Hooker, so how could they even use either one? And that's my whole fight, Tinhead, is they're like, Geneva's done all these horrible things. She's horrible. She's, see, what, either you know about it and are covering for her, or you really don't know and you're just being ignorant. I don't think for 1 second she's doing any of the shit y'all are saying about this. Anytime someone has said, Geneva's doing this, Siwa, and they've shown proof, and I've gone to Geneva, she's like, yeah, I did do it. This is why. It was wrong. I admit it was wrong. I'll take it down, or how about we both agree to leave each other alone? I'm really getting fucking tired of y'all saying the reason I'm not denouncing her is because she has all this dirt about the things she's done for me. Y'all are going to realize y'all could be here in the next 20 years and you still won't see, you'll still see that that's not true. If that was true, then make it make sense why calling the PO, I did it myself, right? I did that myself. Anytime I felt like I needed to call to get something done, like the police, I did it myself. Reaching out to who's ex to say your number's being doxxed, I did it myself. If it's true that I have people doing my bidding, why didn't I just give that to them to go do? So my hands are kept clean. I'm not going to let people take the fall for doing shit that I think I'm justified to do or that I feel like I have a right to do. If I feel such I have a right to do it, I'm just going to do it. Oh, they swear up and down, you have all this dirt on me, and that's why you won't turn on me and I won't turn on you. Like I said, when she does things worse than y'all, or y'all could prove she's doing all these things that y'all are saying, maybe you have a leg to stand on. Hey, Stevie Lee. No, it just needs to stop. It needs to stop. If y'all, again, if you don't believe you did that, you need to go watch John's lives, because either you forgot or y'all just want to deny till you die. And that's not going to change anything. It's still going to be the fact that y'all did that stuff. And it's still going to be the fact that there's proof of all of it. Okay. Or if you truly don't remember because you were too wrapped up in the hate, go watch it. Maybe issue apologies, and maybe stay the fuck out of chats that are doing it. Because if you don't think that y'all can't get wrapped up in a RICO case or charges just being a part of that stuff, you can. Hey, Adams. Long time no see. Let me look something up real quick. Let me pull something up real quick. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hold on 1 second. I will tell you this. There's a creator on TikTok where the only thing someone, like, he's just a creator on TikTok, and there was a group of people, 4 people that were threatened, like saying, we're going to dox your address. We're going to give out your location. And he says, I would advise you not to. And they did it. They posted it on Reddit. And someone came forward and said, hey, these are the people that's doing it. Here's the proof. They were a part of my group, but once I saw them do it, I wanted nothing to do with it. So I'm coming to you to let you know who did it. And here's the proof that they're the ones that posted your address. They all got RICO charges. They all went to jail. Some of them had big careers and they still went to jail just for posting address once. Y'all are sitting here threatening to put up flyers about me, which that's stalking and harassment. But I digress. You're going to cross state lines, Cooch, to commit a crime? Wow. But again, thank you for being a dumb criminal and saying it with your mouth that that's what your plan is and that's what you're going to do. I couldn't ask for better evidence. But you're going to do that. You're trying to get court documents to intimidate and harass a surviving victim of really traumatic things where I'm innocent in the whole fucking thing. But you're doing that just as punishment because I speak about something you don't want to be talked about. Again, of y'all plotting on me and other people in my chat and other people on YouTube. And I'm just telling people what they were doing in the group chat. And that's Okay, so you were going to do that. All the shit y'all threatening me with my ex 24/7. Threatening me with his new wife 24/7. All the shit y'all do with my son. I've got proof of y'all, one of you working behind the scenes to get him to make videos and say, you should let her son know that she said this and she said that and she said this, and let him know that she's doing this. And let's see if you could talk him into making videos. Tell him he should create his own channel and do pre-recorded lives, that's the best way to do it so I don't look guilty. I have all of it. Writing DW in prison, I've got the proof of that. CPS, got the proof of that. The pizzas, got the proof of that. The fake welfare call, I've got the actual 911 call and the report. And it was proven you lied. You know why? Because I sent the stream of that situation with Sam. I sent it. I sent it in. I said, watch the whole thing. Tell me if I was taking it serious or not. Because the person called and says, this guy's up there threatening all these people and she's not taking it serious and she doesn't even try to get them help or nothing. And he said he already talked to the doctor. He was already getting therapy. He was already getting seen. He had already talked to the hotline and that he had no thoughts of harming anyone, that these are just thoughts he had been dealing with 2 weeks prior. Oh, which part? Coach is threatening to put up flyers in my area. Just because, for what? I don't know. I guess because I said what was in the group chat. I'm not reading the group chat privately behind the scenes. I'm watching John's live and telling y'all what's over there. Fucking dumb, the levels y'all are wanting to go to. But yeah, the file she has on me, I'll tell y'all, the file she has on me is the DW stuff. Because y'all, here's so, again, it's so funny. She talks about the DW stuff ad nauseum. She just can't stop. But anytime I piss y'all off, we're going to read the DW stuff. When y'all aren't even a part of the situation, it has no bearing on your life. It didn't affect you in any capacity. It's my story. It's my situation. It's what I went through. But that's what y'all are threatening to read. Oh, we're going to read all of it. We're going to read every little thing we can. But if I were to show proof that, which I've already shown, I'm not showing not a damn thing else. To be clear, I'm not showing not a damn thing else about that case. Read whatever you want. Again, nothing will say I'm guilty, I'm the bad guy, or I did anything to get me in trouble in the whole situation. But isn't it so funny how y'all can't wait to read it when y'all want to be, when y'all are pissed? Y'all can't get enough of it, and you can't wait till someone exposes it and reads word for word. But if I were to, because you don't like me, we're so tired of it. We don't want to hear it no more. Who cares anymore? You know, stupid shit like that. Y'all make no sense. Oh, Lord. All of it was bad, Geneva. Again, let me reiterate, y'all, for those that didn't watch earlier. What I saw in just 3 lives. Oh, she would have, thick as thieves. She had a field day with my mistress, me and Lauren Marie, me and Christy Marie, and me and Jackie. She had a field day with those, and there was nothing even in it worthy of the shit where I'm talking about. Nothing. The most she saw in it was me talking about wanting to end my life, and I was having thoughts of it because of the shit they were doing. That was we got the proof. That was it. But anyways, so again, just in the 3 lives I watched, this is what was in the group chats. Cooch saying she's making pictures of Mod 148's parents and is going to say Mod 148 is fatter than both of them combined. Maria asking where Drazel is and want his real name. Talking about Terry Times DV and saying it's fake, that it was just an allergy attack and she's lying. Trying to locate what mall I took my daughter to. Giving out Jen's probation officer's name. Jennifer said, as a Jennifer positivity, said she would take Jen's PO to lunch. Jennifer said she's sending balloons and an empty can to Jen and is threatening to beat her ass. Vault said she's calling Jen's PO because of her lies, because Jen said Kathy give Vault money. Another person said they would call Jen's PO if Jen didn't shut the fuck up. Jennifer admits that she did call Jen's PO. They're talking about Mikey's mom and saying her and Mikey are inbred. Maria admits to messaging Mikey's mom. Maria admits to looking at Mikey's father's Facebook and said he was flirting with multiple women on Facebook. Saying that where Jules's, y'all actually gave a picture, but where Jules's sister volunteers at, giving out my new location. Maria says she's going to kick Jen's ass. Ball admits to going by Jules's house 2 times completed, but she owes her 4 more. Balt was doxing JJ's house information and location, as well as the financials about the house. E11 said that, well, I said looking at Kendra's record, but she said Kendra has a long record of evictions, which I thought that meant she looked it up, but maybe she didn't. But saying that if she ends up homeless on the street, she'll be okay because Portland has a big homeless population. Balt said JJ needs to get punched in the jaw to straighten her face up. Coots says she has a kill list. Jennifer Positivity said talking about my daughter's health and her supposed insurance, like she would know. They were all saying, I'm letting my daughter get groomed for food. E11 says she makes it a point to not remember anyone's legal name except mine. Cooch is wanting to know what bar Vixie works at. They talked about JJ's mother's mental health. And Ida and Cooch were sharing JJ's legal name and where she lives again. Maria also gives out JJ's real name. Then Balt gives JJ's full address, like the whole damn thing. Jennifer Positivity said if she had Muzz's address, she would take care of the problem for Cooch. Wanting Jen's PO number again and saying that someone should call. They found Drawzo's Facebook and passed pictures to each other, then said to send the pictures to Self-Flow, but block the kid's face first. Then they doxed Muggsy for no reason. I don't even know why they did that. It was just, boom, there's his name. They were wanting to FOIA prison correspondence. Ida said that she wanted Anna, Maria's sister, to move to Orlando so she could trash and steal her car. Person I'm not going to talk about saying they're wanting to find someone to kick John's ass, and one good ass kicking would shut him the hell up. Cooch said I could be Princess CUM dump. Let's see. One of these I'm not going to talk about because I'm not trying to talk about someone. Let's see. Maria sent all of the court evidence that John had to everyone in the group chat, and she got it from the disclosure between her lawyer and John's lawyer, which you can't do that. E11 saying I sacrificed my daughter for food and that she's done a lot of unsavory things for food in the past, but she would never sacrifice her child for food like I am. And then they're admitting to, Cooch said that between her video and I don't know if it's Jindy's video. I think she said between my video and Jindy's video, where we have Tony Ann's full phone number doxed. That's just 3 lives. I guess I'm going to get sued because I told y'all what's over in the group chat lives. That'd be the one. I heard about that, about someone saying I just take the moss off the trees and people want to buy it. I don't know what the hell that was about, but again, that's just 3 lives, and I will actually tell you what lives they're in, so you go look for it yourself. Let me go to my history and see which ones I've watched so far. One of the lives is John has almost 3,000 views on it. It says, let's read even more of these messages. And then, let's see. One second. Okay, there. So apparently I looked at 4 of them, but one of them I just skipped because I didn't want to listen to it because it was about someone I don't want to talk about. But I started to watch that and then realized what it was about. I was like, I don't want to hear nothing about that. So I don't know what's all in one of these lives, but the other one says, let's read more messages. And the other one says, let's read some messages. So those are the 3 I went and watched so far. And that's where you will find the things I have named in those live streams. So all you have to do is you go to John's and you go to where it says live and you go back 8 months. So I think it goes back even to 10 months. I think some go back to 10 months. Anyways, go back to about 10 months and it'll say time to read some messages or something like that. And you'll see 18 live streams of him reading group chat, but go to the first 3 of them and you'll see everything I listed off just now. But like I said, Vault says she's going to sue me about me reading it, but there's nothing illegal about it. But you said you want me to stand in front of the judge and I better have proof of everything I just listed off. I will. And thank you for the heads up, because now I know that every time I see something, I'm going to write down. Let me take a screenshot of it first. In fact, let me look at my phone. I knew I took some screenshots as I was going. So let me read word for word, because y'all say I'm making it up and I'm twisting it, right? Give me 1 second. Try and get off my TikTok. But I would love to know what world that's illegal. Me reading something off, me using my own voice, my own words, and saying what I saw. That's like me saying I went outside and witnessed a crime, and me coming over here to talk about it means it's illegal. Like, it's illegal. I'm not allowed to talk about it. You're allowed to talk about whatever you want. As long as you're not doxing or making threats to hurt people, there's nothing illegal about it. So just stop. And Balt, for you saying you're going to sue me, I said I welcome going to court against you and showing the judge everything y'all were doing. So do your best. I guess post your flyers, do your drive-bys, read the court documents, do your work. I'm not going to hide the things y'all did to people. I'm not going to cover for you, and I'm not going to hide it. Where the hell are my images? Hold on, y'all. Where is it at? Okay, so I did take some screenshots. Let me just go through them. Oh, Lord. That's not important. That's for legal stuff. Maria, I'm going to post some Terry Time pictures. I'm just editing it. Then, Cooch. And let me tell you, this was done March 13th, 2024 at 2:15 p.m. Cooch says, Siwa can be princess, CUM dump. We've got Ann laughing at it, Ida laughing at it, and Sarah Z laughing at it. You're all laughing at that. And everybody knows I call my daughter princess. So I've never heard anybody refer to anybody else as that. So stop trying to twist it now. Okay, let's see. And then y'all wanted someone to, Ida says, she just said Siwa is the CUM queen. Oh, that leads up to, I'm sorry. That leads up to what Cooch said. Tell me that's not, okay. Sarah Z, March 13, 2024, 2:13 p.m. 2:13 p.m. She just said Siwa is the CUM queen, which Ann laughed at. And then Cooch says, 2 minutes later, Siwa could be princess, CUM dump. But I made it up. At March 12th, 2024 at 3:18 p.m., I wish I knew someone to go kick John's ass. One good ass kicking would get him to shut the F up. Huh. Glad I grabbed these screenshots as I was going. Maria at February 27th, 2024, 11:32 a.m. If someone, I'm not going to say who, if someone kills someone, I will help her bury the body and then ask her if she's okay. That will help me in court. I'll tell you that. Let's see. One second. And I didn't take pictures of every little thing that I wrote down because I didn't think I would need it and I wasn't planning on showing it. I only took pictures of things that would help me go with legal stuff. Just evidence. 90 Day Fiance, E11, March 6, 2024, 12:56 p.m. To be honest, I make no attempt to remember anyone's real name. Well, except Siwa Moon, but you used my real name. You put my real name in the chat, so you're doxing me. Let's see. Dreamsicle, did you get the tally put up on your community wall for Jules so we could keep track of how many drive-bys you are going to do on her? That's where she said, oh, I've already done 2 completed, 1 she knows of, 4 more to go. Did I make that up? Let's see. Well, I put count of 1 up, which Dreamsicle and Cooch are both laughing at. Dreamsicle, you said earlier that you were going to add a trip around her house every time her or someone in her chat said some word or phrase, since she wants to tell everybody else they are accountable for what people say in their chats. Vault, shit, let me try to remember. Hey, Jesus. And then proof that Jules posted Bambi's husband's obituary. That was posted in the group chat. Never saw that before. Oh, that's the Hell's Angel stuff, which it just shows how dangerous people are. So I'm not going to read any of that stuff. Vault, who's Jen talking to in that picture? Reasons I will drag Jen if I ever see her. Literally drag her. That's a physical threat. That was March 11th, 2024 at 4:02 p.m. Jennifer Positivity, March 10th, 2024, 11:17 a.m. I'm going to send Jen some balloons in an empty can. She huffed that whole damn cam today. I mean, I think she meant to say can. Jen is losing it. Then y'all say Jen's on METH, not medication, which that's nice. Then y'all accuse me of being on METH because I took my daughter to the arcade. Y'all think I didn't sleep because I was on a live stream for 7 hours, which she goes to bed at 10. So if I'm on a live for 7 hours, that means at 5 a.m. I'm no longer live, right? And then that's 5 a.m. My child don't wake up till 10 a.m., 11 a.m. on the weekends. So that's 5 to 6 hours of sleep before we went somewhere. But according to you guys, I'm on METH because I just stayed up the whole time because you're in my house and you know. Oh, hold on. 1 minute. I got a phone call. 1 second. Okay. That's not important. Okay, that's the only pictures I took. So, like I said, I guess before I write everything down, I'm going to have to take the screen grabs of it because I guess if I'm going to court and I'm going to have to prove that I'm telling the truth in front of a judge, I need to have all of it. So, no problem. I will. But I don't know, guys. Maybe y'all should go back to your group chats, go to the timestamps I say so you could see that what I'm saying is right there. Or again, go to John's, watch it yourself. I can't force you. I can lead a horse to water, can't make them drink. I can't force you to go look at it yourself. But if you want to know the truth, if y'all are saying, we just want the truth out there, we just want you to quit lying. See what, even though I'm not lying. If it's really about the truth that y'all want the truth, you want to do nothing but put the truth out there. Well, then y'all need to stop your denial and go look yourself. Because those screen grabs I just told y'all about came from John's stream. The timestamps and everything are right there. Whoever liked it, who laughed at it, who hearted it, who posted it, all of it's right there. So stop calling me a liar. And Coach, if you didn't mean it the way it's coming off what you said, why don't you just apologize? Because that was disgusting. and nobody would have looked at that and thought that you meant anything else. And if anybody says they would think, oh, I wouldn't take it as she was talking about your daughter, you're a liar. You are a straight up liar if you said you would take that any other way than what I took it as. But that was word for word what was said. So hopefully that's the end of that. But yeah, I guess we'll see what they do next. But any real life stuff being done to me, I am going to pursue charges on you. Because there's a difference between talking about what we're seeing here on YouTube and stuff that it like alters someone's entire fucking lives, a crime that was committed against one of us, like in person, like what DW did and all that shit. That would be, again, that would be like me talking about shit you went through, which I'm not going to get into, but you know what I'm talking about, and vice versa. You know you would not like that, and I've never done that to you, so I would hope that you wouldn't do the same. I really hope you wouldn't do the same, because you know just a smidge of what that would feel like. You have lost your shit when John has said even just a smidge of things regarding your life. But you're wanting to continue to do it towards me and mine, knowing this, knowing how that feels, knowing how infuriating it is, knowing you're wanting to kill people or kick their asses and drag them, and all these threats that you were making. Because over Jen saying that she thought you got money from Kathy, that's all she said. And you were ready to drag her and get her arrested. You were going to call her PO, get her probation revoked because she said something that you didn't like. Can't make it make sense how you're up here on this soapbox about how awful it is what Geneva is supposedly doing to you guys when it's not even a tenth of what I've seen of you guys. And y'all are still going real life, and you're still plotting, and you're still planning, and you're still threatening. Anything I'm doing it right here. I'm telling y'all right here. My involvement in things is right here. There's not plotting and planning going on behind the scenes. So I'm going to end that. I'm done. I got shit to go do. So again, sorry I didn't wait to the other person to end the stream, but yeah. Oh yeah, like I said, Cooch, I didn't send that video to Mon48 to post about you after we spoke. I absolutely did not. Like I tried to tell you, and I will tell you again, which is not going to matter. You're going to dox me no matter what. So this whole thing of you were going to keep your truce until I gave a video to Mon48 to post, which I did not. Was I sent it to her October 23rd. October 23rd, I sent it to her. Like last year, October 23rd is when I sent it to her. So I don't know why you're trying to say that after we talked, I then gave the video to Mon48 and told her to go post it to try to get around our truce. I did not. And that's why I asked Mon48 to remove it so I wouldn't start getting doxxed. But you were just looking for a reason to dox me anyways. If you're honest, just be honest. That's what you're wanting to do it no matter what I say, no matter what I do. So it is what it is. Hey, Daniel. I could sit here and say right now, let's have a truce again, but you'll go right back on it. So it doesn't matter. But like I said, after reading what you said in that group chat, I want nothing to fucking do with you ever again. And I'm disgusted that I even spoke to you because I can't believe that that's how you think about. Ugh. Gross. But anyways, I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.
If I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby, you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored again?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I